Before dawn reaches New Jersey, Martha MacCallum's day is already anchored in a place built for stability. Her home moves on a different clock than television, with quiet halls, wide setbacks, and a sense of control that comes from years of disciplined income. This is where influence rests between broadcasts, shaped into property, long-term assets, and routines insulated from noise. Today, we step beyond the anchor desk to examine the house, the assets, and the carefully managed lifestyle that supports one of Fox News' most steady figures. Martha MacCallum's career did not begin with television glamour or instant authority. It was built quietly, step by step, through choices that favored discipline and preparation. Her early academic focus on political science gave her a working language for power, policy, and institutions. At the same time, formal training in theater sharpened something just as important: timing, presence, and the ability to hold an audience without excess. Those two paths, analysis and performance, would later merge into a style that felt controlled, composed, and deliberate. Before appearing on camera, MacCallum worked in corporate communications at Dow Jones and Company. The role grounded her in how financial information is structured, filtered, and delivered. It was not public-facing fame, but it taught her how stories move inside large institutions. That understanding became her foundation when she transitioned into broadcasting. Her first sustained on-air work came at Wall Street Television, where she covered business news across multiple programs. This period shaped her professional rhythm. Reporting here was factual, paced, and detail-driven. There was little room for opinion, and even less for personality. What it offered instead was credibility. It taught her how to ask clear questions and move complex information. A brief move to WBIS television followed, a network experiment built around business and sports that collapsed quickly. The failure mattered. It forced a reset and reinforced a lesson that would recur throughout her career. Longevity comes from institutions that endure, not experiments that burn fast. MacCallum regained stability at the National Broadcasting Company and its financial arm, Consumer News and Business Channel. There, she worked as a reporter and anchor, contributing regularly to major news programming and later co-hosting a morning show. This stage expanded her national profile and refined her on-camera restraint. She learned how to balance immediacy with caution and how to operate inside a tightly structured newsroom. The decisive turn came in 2004, when she joined Fox News. Over the next decade, MacCallum became a stable presence during breaking news, first on the live desk and later as co-anchor of America's Newsroom. These years placed her at the center of national moments, where control and continuity mattered more than reaction. She interviewed figures such as Barack Obama, John McCain, and David Petraeus, not as dramatic confrontations, but as structured exchanges meant to document power in real time. She took on a solo primetime role with The First 100 Days, which was later renamed The Story, with Martha MacCallum in April 2017. The format centered on long-form explanation rather than debate. Strong ratings followed during 2017 and 2018, then softened in the years after, and by 2020 the program was moved out of primetime. The shift marked another turning point. Instead of signaling retreat, it repositioned her as a steady daytime anchor, less exposed to nightly volatility and more aligned with analysis. Throughout moments of national crisis, including coverage related to the coronavirus disease 2019 and the events surrounding the breach of the United States Capitol in 2021, MacCallum adjusted her framing as events unfolded. Her role remained consistent: document first, reassess when facts clarified, and continue forward. Recognition came quietly. She received 2 Gracie Awards honoring women in journalism and a service award from Soldier Socks, acknowledgments tied to consistency and professional discipline. Martha MacCallum's career reflects steadiness and control. Each stage built naturally on the last, shaped by structure, restraint, and experience. What defines her work today is continuity, earned through years of measured reporting and sustained trust. And next, let's step closer to her home in New Jersey and take a look and see how that space comes together. Martha MacCallum lives with her family in New Jersey, where her professional and private worlds quietly intersect. During the pandemic, the basement of her home became a working studio, allowing her to continue broadcasting the story with Martha MacCallum without leaving the rhythm of daily family life. The house sits on a 0.26-acre lot, its colonial-style architecture softened by gray shingle siding, black shutters, and a wide, carefully maintained lawn. The driveway curves inward, lined with shrubs and mature trees, leading to a modest front entrance that conveys a sense of deliberate privacy. In one photograph, MacCallum appears in the distance wearing a soft, light green floral dress, relaxed and natural, the scene capturing a quiet balance between composure and seclusion. In interviews conducted here, she speaks without haste, framed by natural light rather than studio glare. Inside, the living room carries a calm Cape Cod tone. A small bar with neatly arranged glassware sits in the background, adding warmth and familiarity. At the rear of the house, doors open onto a patio that faces a broad, level backyard. The lawn stretches outward, bordered by trees and fencing, creating a sense of openness and pause. This area feels less like a feature and more like a release, a place where conversation slows and routines take over. The house is a space shaped by routine, privacy, and quiet continuity, where work fits naturally into family life instead of overtaking it. Away from the pace of headlines and deadlines, the setting allows for steadiness and reflection, mirroring a way of living that values calm presence and control over constant motion. This peaceful home is only a very small part of everything she has built. Behind that quiet, understated life is an entire body of assets formed over many years of work, and that is the part of the story we will continue with next. The net worth of Martha MacCallum is currently estimated at $8 million, according to Celebrity Net Worth and publicly available financial summaries from 2024 to 2025. This figure did not come from a sudden surge, but was built through more than 20 years of steady accumulation in political television, especially in recent years when her income reached its highest and most stable level of her career at Fox News Channel. Over the past few years, her financial picture has stabilized at a much higher level. As the longtime anchor of the story with Martha MacCallum, her annual salary at Fox News Channel has been consistently estimated at $2 million per year. This figure reflects not only airtime, but trust. She is regularly placed at the center of election coverage, Supreme Court confirmations, and major national moments. Beyond base salary, MacCallum's income stack widens quietly. Primetime anchors at her level typically receive annual performance bonuses tied to rating stability and election year coverage. While not disclosed publicly, industry estimates place these bonuses in the range of $200,000 to $500,000 per year in strong cycles, especially during presidential elections. These years matter because they compress large earnings into short windows. Advertising and image value play a softer role. MacCallum does not chase commercial endorsements, but her long-standing brand allows for paid speaking engagements, moderated political forums, and special Fox News Channel events. These appearances are estimated to add $100,000 to $250,000 annually in recent years, depending on schedule and election timing. So compared to peers, Martha MacCallum stands out for stability and longevity. Her income is built on institutional trust at Fox News Channel, delivering steady seven-figure pay and long-term security, earning power that lasts, not short-lived spikes. And with such a high level of income, what does her life look like today? Let's take a closer look. Today, Martha MacCallum's life runs on balance and quiet structure. When the studio lights go off at Fox News, she steps back into a home rhythm that is steady, private, and deliberately protected. Life in New Jersey feels grounded and predictable, offering calm contrast to the urgency of broadcast news. After more than 3 decades of marriage, her relationship with her husband remains low-key and supportive, built around shared routine. Right now, her personal world is best understood through what she chooses to share quietly, especially on Instagram. Away from television, her days are shaped by faith, family traditions, remembrance, and a deep sense of gratitude. Family remains the center of everything. She stays closely connected to her 3 adult children through regular calls, shared meals when schedules align, and gatherings that stay firmly off camera. Home is where conversations slow down and outside noise fades. Her daily rhythm is consistent. Mornings begin early, focused and prepared. Evenings soften. Running remains one of her personal rituals, often outdoors, helping her clear her mind after the news cycle. It is also part of caring for the family dogs, who are a constant presence in her routine. Walking and running with them has become both exercise and decompression, a simple habit that anchors her day. Faith has taken a more visible place in her life. In recent posts, Martha has spoken about committing to Sabbath time, choosing intentional rest to feel closer to God, family, and friends. She describes rest not as withdrawal, but as a source of clarity and strength that helps her show up more fully in every role she carries. Remembrance is also part of her present life. She has shared moments from ceremonies honoring Revolutionary War veterans, standing at historic grave sites and expressing gratitude for service and sacrifice. These visits reflect a genuine respect for American history and those who shaped it. Loss remains close as well. Martha has written tenderly about her late father, recalling his wisdom, humor, military service, and lifelong love for her mother, expressing grief mixed with peace and enduring connection. Family traditions continue year after year. Each Christmas season, she shares moments from New York City, including a long-standing tradition of walking through Manhattan with family and friends, accompanied by music and familiar faces. She also posts videos from annual family Christmas gatherings and images from church, including children's holiday performances, moments rooted in community and spiritual grounding rather than attention. Alongside her quiet home life, charity reflects the same steady values that shape Martha MacCallum's days. Over the years, she has directed more than $5 million through long-term support of Fisher House Foundation and Wounded Warrior Project, helping military families secure housing, medical care, and stability during recovery. She has also contributed about $1 million to inner-city and faith-based scholarships, opening doors for first-generation students, and around $750,000 to pediatric cancer care, offering comfort to children and families facing long treatments. Faith-based outreach completes that picture. Martha has quietly given more than $500,000 to church-led food programs, disaster relief, and family counseling. Her giving is never performative. It is practical, consistent, and rooted in dignity, aimed at easing hardship rather than drawing attention. At this stage, Martha MacCallum's life is defined by balance and clear boundaries. She moves between the demands of the story and a private world shaped by routine, faith, family, and responsibility. The woman viewers see on screen is only part of her story. The rest unfolds quietly, in the choices she makes, the people she protects, and the calm she maintains beyond the camera. If you enjoyed this look into Martha MacCallum's life, do not forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay with us for the next part, where we continue exploring her story beyond the screen.